Hard times make heroes. It's especially true during a time as turbulent as the China in the 4th century, where a son of heaven ended up pouring wine for a barbarian chieftain while a former slave ascended to the imperial throne. In the last episode, we talked about the struggles for power between the 5 barbarians in northern China. Among them, the Jie had the smallest population and the shortest recorded history, vanishing entirely in historical records with a massacre. The achievements of Shi Le alone took credit for why the Jie was counted among them. Welcome to our series on Shi Le's adventure from a slave to an emperor. Shi Le was son of a minor Jie chieftain in Shaanxi, and when he was born in 274, a beam of red light filled the house, and a puff of white gas descended from the sky into the courtyard. Everyone was amazed at the omen and the baby's strange appearance. As a teenager, he already showed impressive leadership skills and often helped his father to manage the tribe. He was also known for his ambition and love for travel. At the age of 14, when he traveled with his fellow tribesmen to the Chinese capital at Liuyang as a trader, he sang at the East Gate about the ever-worsening situation on the Central Plain. Every passerby was impressed, including the minister Wang Yan, who said to his men, "From the voice and appearance of that singing barbarian child, I see such might ambition. I'm afraid he might very well become a major problem for China." When he returned to his chamber and ordered his men to capture Shi Le, Shi was long gone. Wang Yan had no idea what this failure would bring to his fate. Shi Le dropped into his adventure rather unexpectedly in 303, when a major famine broke out, making him and his family refugees. On his way in search of food, he, along with many non-Chinese refugees, were captured by a Jin prince, Sima Teng, and sold in Shandong as slaves to cover his soaring military expenditures. Shi Le's owner was said to be so impressed by his appearance that he emancipated Shi as his tenant. 2 years later, Shi was released and agreed to become a bandit with a shepherd named Ji Sang, who lived nearby. On the way, they found another 18 riders who followed Shi ever since. A new bandit band quickly formed up when they recruited hundreds of men under their wing. Later that year, Ji Sang joined Sima Ying's retainer Gong Xifan, who rose up to avenge the prince after his removal. Shi Le fought fiercely under Ji and was promoted as general who fights against barbarians. In May, he took Ye City, where the prince who sold him as slaves 2 years ago, Sima Teng, was brutally killed. At the end of the day, over 10,000 civilians were massacred, countless women and treasures captured, and the city was razed to the ground. The Jin prince Sima Yue of Donghai was shocked by the news and sent his army to fight Ji Sang. In 307, Ji Sang was decisively defeated by Yue's commander Go Shi. His leader Gong Xifan was captured and killed. When he led the remains of his 10,000-man army aiming to pay homage to Liu Yuan, he was intercepted and defeated again by a local governor while crossing the Taihang Mountain. Ji Sang was captured and executed, while Shi managed to flee further westwards alone. It was this series of military setbacks that gave Shi Le an important chance in his career. On his way to Yuan, Shi persuaded a group of bandits to join Han. Yuan was delighted and bestowed Shi such exalting titles as General who aided the Han and Prince who beat the Jin, giving him the power to lead the band. By 308, he turned his eyes towards another force that had refused to join Han. Another bandit band led by Zhang Fulidu, an ethnic Wu Huan. Later that year, Shi Le claimed that he had offended Yuan, so he joined Zhang and took an oath of blood with him. They led the band of horsemen, burning, murdering, and plundering together. Seeing that the men were so impressed by him, Shi captured Zhang in a banquet and asked for an election. He was elected leader, and with these 2,000 bandits, Shi joined Yuan again and was promoted as general who supervises the conquest of Shandong. Shi Le finally had his chance to flex his muscles under the banner of Han. For the next few years, Shi led his roving band throughout northern China, losing few battles but largely interested in pillaging and not in holding territory. His hit-and-run tactics and his "the war feeds the war" strategy proved efficient against his Chinese foes. The summer of 311 was a turning point for Shi's career. His victory over the largest Jin force remaining in central China changed his destiny forever of being a simple bandit leader among hundreds of them. We'll talk about his decisive victory at Ningping City in the next episode. The adventure of Shi is still ongoing, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button. This is the Middle Kingdom channel, and we'll see you next time.